everyone in chat. We are here for the
started.
Patreon stream.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I'm here with my patrons Blazing Shadow Flame and Panic.
Hi.
Hello.
We might have some more people joining us later, but for now it's just us.
They'll probably trickle in as we're going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That always tends to be how it goes.
Yeah. And we're getting started at a slightly different time this time around. We're doing it on a Friday, 6 o'clock.
That's one of the, like, usually everyone is busy on a Friday.
Yeah, we might have a few less people this time around.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
They're here in spirit, I'm sure.
Oh,
just
yeah.
like Blue is.
Yeah, I was about to say, Blue's here in spirit.
Yeah,
He's here in
so is
spirit.
Willow.
Oh, Willow's not going to make it?
I think she can, like, make it towards the end, is what she said. Come on, Huion, work with me, please. There we go.
So we actually have 2 headshots and then 3 full bodies this time around. So
I'm
that's
sorry.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
good. It's nice to have a variety of things.
I actually want to talk about mine a little bit.
Yeah.
So the whole reason I requested it is because I posted it somewhere with some other miscellaneous like OCs, and someone immediately looked at it and said, that seems suspicious. Looks like Tennille's. And I was like, what?
I noticed you said someone accused you of, like, stealing it from me or something, and I'm like, what?
I was like, this looks nothing like Tennille's art style. They're like, are you sure that belongs to you?
Oh my god!
Oh
Wow,
my
just
gosh.
going straight for your throat.
I know. It was like the first post I had made on that forum, and they were, seems suspicious. And I was like...
They're like, sounds fake.
I was like, the audacity.
Yeah.
So I ended up posting a picture of the whole image because it's part of a reference sheet for like an entire clan, and there's like 80-something cats on there. So I was like, we're not going to post the whole thing, so I just posted part of it, and immediately I got like my face chewed up because someone thought I was stealing it from Tennille.
Weird. Okay, yeah, and here, I guess so the chat has reference to what we're talking about. We're talking about this one. Like, I can, like, if you said someone was like, oh, you know, maybe this is Tennille's, like, I kind of see that. There are some similarities, but, like, I wouldn't have gone, well, like, I wouldn't have thought this was mine. But, I mean, that's me.
I mean, like, and I was like, thank you for I guess it's flattery.
Because it's like, thanks?
Thanks.
But also don't accuse
like,
me of stealing things?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, I'm literally in art school, and if someone ever got wind of me stealing anything, I would be kicked out, and like, I'm not about that.
Oh, yeah. Art school's so strict about that.
Yeah, so I'm like, no, not about that. Get out of here. No.
Hey, there's Avalon. Avalon's in the chat.
Yeah, I was just about ready to say Avalon. The reason we're doing this today on Friday is just because this is when I have the most time to do it. Patreon streams aren't necessarily any scheduled day. It's just like whenever I have time to do these.
Oh, thank you guys for complimenting my design.
It's a cool design. I love the fact that you've got the darker like part around the eye, and then the inside of the eye is lighter.
Oh yeah, she's my girl. She's kind of one of my favorites right now.
Yeah.
I really like her. She's just a whole mess. That entire clan is a whole mess, but like she's a mess within a mess.
Oh, I love it. I love messes.
That clan is something else entirely. It's part of a whole fan clan issue. A lot of issues that there's a whole lot of stuff going on, and I don't want to talk about it right now. It's a lot to try and describe. I've got like graphs, I've got like 16 Google documents talking about it. It's a lot.
Oh my goodness.
I've been working on it for like 2 years.
That's awesome.
I love it. I was so happy with it. And then I was like, then it like crushed my mood. And so I was like, did you steal that? I was like, I worked so hard and you just think I stole this.
Are you on like a forum with people, or?
Well, it was just on like a Discord chat.
Oh, cool.
Just a Warriors Discord chat, and someone was like, stolen.
Stolen.
Hey, I think
I'm
I
on
recognize this
you.
cat.
Yeah, I saw someone in the stream chat said that the muzzle looked similar to yours, to Neil, but that was
Yeah,
about
I
where the
can see
similarities
that.
end. Yeah, I mean, like, I do like most of my muzzles that way, and they all have a bunch of different shapes, and I think that's probably the closest thing that we have in common in terms of art style, honestly. But
Yeah,
at the same
I
time,
think the face in general, like not even necessarily like the cheek fluffs, but just like the eyes and the nose is what people really saw.
Yeah, I'm sure that's probably it. I mean, like, I like to think that my style is unique enough, but when it comes to like anthropomorphizing animal faces and trying to keep them like still to look like that animal, you kind of toe a line there, and there's only so much you can do before going into like a whole other realm of cartooning them.
Yeah.
My entire art style is very realism type, so that's just
I mean, like, people pull from different inspirations from other artists in their communities all the time. Like, a lot of my current style is like very much inspired by Bethelumps, and you know, Nifty was really big back in the day with her designs.
Oh yeah, for sure. Most of my art style is
Captain
like
Morwen is one that I've always taken a big inspiration from.
I don't really. Well, there's a whole lot that mine's from. I'm a concept design student, so
nice.
I do a lot of stuff for like realism, and I've tried to maybe not pull from other artists as much, which sounds kind of, I don't know how it sounds, but I try not to, because specifically for that reason, I don't want people saying that something is unoriginal.
Right. Well, it's so hard in the concept art business, because like people are looking for something that's like instantly recognizable and yet entirely unique at the same time.
They want it to look familiar, because the more familiar it is, the more people are drawn to it, but they don't want to see exactly too similar, then you're stealing it from something.
Right.
It's
just like, well, why should we hire you when we've already got somebody who can draw like that, you know?
Yeah, it's its own mess. Who just joined? I'm not looking at Discord right now.
Cynical plant.
Oh, hey! You're a new one here, and I follow you on Twitter.
I'm just kind of like semi-new on here because, you know, just a couple of months absent.
Yeah, I did that last time. That's why I had so many things saved up. I was so busy with school that I just kind of forgot about Patreon streams, and I was like, I guess those aren't going to be a thing.
Oh, I mean, I feel you. There's a bunch of people I support on Patreon, and like, there's rewards and stuff I could get, but most of the time I'm just like, nah, I'm cool just like sitting here.
I'm good. I'll just lurk.
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
It's a weird duality, because on one hand, as someone who runs a Patreon, I'm always concerned, you know, like, am I doing enough? You like, am I bothering people too much? Am I doing too little? You know, that kind of thing. But then as someone who supports other people on Patreon, I'm just like, here's your money.
No, it's
I'm
good.
never going to talk to you.
I'll just like stare at you from afar.
Yeah.
And I know Moon had an issue with that on her last stream. I think she was talking about, or the last one I was on. I say that like she's not had a stream where I've not watched it before, but I was watching it and she was like, I just don't know if I'm doing enough, and I was like, no, it's good.
Yeah.
Like, I sent a bunch of super chats in that one.
Oh yeah, I think I was at that one too.
I roasted Tom. I roasted Tom. I said that he looked like his laugh sounded like a chihuahua that's gasping for breath, like an exotic chihuahua.
Oh, it's true though.
I thought it was
Tom's, like,
funny,
a
and they were
funny
like,
person.
"Oh my gosh, they're bullying you in chat." And I was, yes, feel my
Yes.
wrath.
Tom is fun to talk to, though.
Oh, Tom's
Yeah.
a hoot.
I've talked to him like a few times over on KCH, which is Moonkitty's public server.
Yeah.
He's really funny, though.
I think Tom's just one of those people, you know?
He's so easy to talk to, and like, just always has something funny to say.
Yeah, some people are just that way, and I could never be that way.
A lot of time, like, that person is in my head, and it's like, oh, you should say this right now, and I'm like, no. Because I don't want to be rude. Like, I'm too afraid of being rude to just, like, let loose and make jokes like that.
That's normally how I am, and especially since I'm at college, like, that's kind of like the whole mindset. I'm like, don't say anything rude to anyone ever.
Right.
Because I don't want to risk, one of my professors not liking me.
Yeah.
Or angering a student group and then having them just bring down the wrath of Paula Wallace on me, which is fearful.
That's kind of the same for me as well, because I'm really just like, yeah, just stop. You just like really, like, sometimes you're just extremely annoying, but I'm just like, I can't say anything because,
Yeah, it gets that way. That's just how it is, I think.
It be like that sometimes.
It do, and it should never be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it should be like that sometimes, but not all the times. Oh, we've gotten to my poor very first Copic marker that I tried to refill, but didn't know how to do it, so there's ink all over it.
Uh-oh.
This marker's a mess.
I have never refilled a Copic marker before, but you just saying that phrase filled me with fear.
It's very intimidating. I don't know how to do it properly. There's ink all over this marker. Hold on, let me put this in the Discord. I'm gonna post a picture of it in Discord so you can see exactly into this marker. And this is the cleaned up version of it, mind you. It was filthier than this.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I must.
Oh my goodness.
I must see.
Okay.
Come on, Sai, work with me here.
I don't know what channel to put it in.
My channels in here are such a mess. I need to clean them up.
I'm gonna put it in art.
Sure.
It's a Copic marker. I'll put it in art.
Yeah. Oh. It's a messy boy.
Oh yeah.
Here,
like
chat can see too.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
It's just so intimidating. Like, I was like, I don't know how else I'm supposed to fill this up.
The back side of that pen is nightmarish.
Oh my goodness.
Like, and I tried to clean it up. I just didn't know what else to do with it.
And the ink stains add charm, so.
Of course, it means it's been used. It doesn't sit there and look pretty.
I can only imagine that it's one of those cases where, like, if you were using it for a long time and your hand got, like, sweaty while you were using it, you get, like, the ink stains on your hand slightly, but, like, you can't wash it off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think I have a stain on my finger from when I was filling that up, and that was, like, 2 days ago.
Oh, no.
It's fine. It's the art lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's the using pen and marker lifestyle.
Oh, man. My favorite was, back in the day when I did a lot of traditional, was do your pen, do your line art, do colored pencil, and then markers on top, and then go back over with more, like, highlights and shadows with colored pencil again.
Oh Lord.
Oh my. That'd probably take like a very long time to do that.
That just sounds upsetting.
It sounds very
Upsetting.
tedious. It sounds very tedious.
It was tedious, but it was the best way to get nice solid colors that then would scan well to actually upload online. Because this is back before like everybody had, you know, a decent camera on their phone that they could just take a picture of their art and put it up online. But like
Oh yeah.
scanning your art, it was such like a devastating experience because you scan your artwork and it would completely ruin the colors.
Just like
99% of the time.
It's just I promise it actually looks better than this.
Exactly. You go back on DeviantArt back to like 2010, 2000, like any time between like 2005 and 2010, and you'll see like a whole bunch of traditional artists upload their art, and somewhere in the description it'll say, "I swear in real life it looks better than this."
Just I promise.
Yeah.
It doesn't look this crappy.
Hey, Bina.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've come to visit.
Hmm?
I've come to visit.
Hello. Welcome to the visitation.
Hydrate or dihydrate, y'all. Get that water.
Hydrate.
Get that H2O.
I'll die.
I just bought a Hydro Flask because they were on sale at the school store. So now I have this big, expensive, stupid thermos of water. So I've been drinking water like a maniac.
Good stuff.
Water is good though. Water hits differently once you turn 18, I feel like.
You're suddenly like, wow, water's fantastic. Why have I not drank any of this before in my life?
Restaurants where a fountain drink costs like $3. Oh no, hit me up with that water.
Give me that sweet Wawa.
That H2O.
I just turned 20 and it still hasn't hit me. I'm still enjoying my soda.
I mean, like, I like my soda, but at the same time, I'm just really, water is good. Water's good. I was also a band kid though, so there's a little bit of a distinction.
Oh,
Marching
yeah.
band, you drink water or you die.
Doing like band camp and stuff, like you need that water.
Yeah, and I'm from the South. I'm from the humid South, so we'd have heat indexes up to like 113, and band director be like, "Okay, y'all get some water." Then running 16 sets all at once.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing was better though when you're like on the soccer team and like you get that small moment where you get to have that Gatorade.
Oh yes, same with band camp. They'd be like, "Don't you drink that Gatorade? You need water, H2O."
I'll be like quietly sipping it.
This is totally water.
This is water, especially when you have those camel packs and like you have it on your back and you're like running around doing crap and dying. There was this one girl, oh my gosh, that made me think of her. She had Dr. Pepper in her camel pack while she was marching one day. Oh. And she was drinking it while she was marching.
Oh no.
I was like,
why, like, as you're marching too? Like, oh, jeez.
And we were all like sitting there, like, you know, marching, sweating, dying, drinking water. And she's just like, she takes a sip and she goes, "Oh, it's watered down." And we're like, "What do you mean it's watered down? Isn't it water?"
Isn't it water?
And she starts to like drain it out of like mouth thing, and it's brown. And I'm like, "What are you drinking, young lady?" She was a freshman and I was like a junior. And she was like, "It's Dr. Pepper." I was like, "No wonder you keep sitting out. Dump that out and put some water in there." And she was like, "But it's expensive." I was like, "I don't care."
So will your hospital bills be if you don't hydrate?
Oh, band camp was always a mess. There was always an ambulance at least once during a band camp.
Yeah.
Oh my. It's like, I know a friend who did band camp, and like whenever like we'd go to like, cause like during the summer I would ride with his mom to go pick him up, and he would be super, super sweaty.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Because like here in Florida, it's extremely hot during the summer. and it also gets really humid during the summer.
It's the
So
humidity
combine-
that kills you.
Yeah, like combine that with the heat, it's not fun.
No, I used to get in my mom's car and put like my leg below and like the inside of the joint where your knees are. That feels like the best feeling ever.
You know, growing up, I always like I'm in constantly sports and stuff, but I always wear like long pants and stuff. I remember I would always place my feet up on the dashboard and like have my pants like pull my pants like sleeve bit open enough to have the air go directly into my pants. I was like, ah, yes.
Yeah.
The
Oh, we used
coolness.
to do that when we had our warm-ups, which were like these ugly like polyester, like they were windbreakers basically for your legs.
Mm.
So whenever we had those, there was a zipper where you could zip it up, like the bottom half, and we would unzip it, and everyone would just be like, "Where's the fan?"
Tennille, I am super excited for the StarClan Battles trailer tomorrow.
Oh man, dude, you have no idea how hype I am.
I'm so excited.
We got
I
so
almost-
much cool stuff to show you guys. I
It
mean,
makes
not
me
all
wish I actually
tomorrow, but
auditioned. It makes me wish I auditioned for a part, but it's fine.
well, there'll be plenty of other casting opportunities in the future.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, we only got voice actors for the first 10-ish episodes, so we'll be hosting more auditions once we get going.
How many applications did you end up getting?
Over 300.
Whoa.
That's
Yeah.
a lot. How many characters did you need?
We ended up casting about 48, I think, if I remember correctly.
I have another question for you. What's the ratio from like female to male? Is that like a big difference?
It's not a big difference. I was surprised. I thought there was more female characters than male characters, but it is actually there are 2 more male characters that have voices than female. But
Wow.
I think more of the leads are female.
Like how many? What was the ratio when it came to voice tryouts?
Oh, voice tryouts? Definitely a lot more female actors, which isn't surprising given our community.
Yeah.
But we did
Our
get
community's
quite a
pretty-
few. Like, I was afraid we weren't going to have enough male voice actors, but we had plenty to choose from, which was great.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like there's always less men who audition for this sort of thing. And I don't know if it's Warrior Cats community
Mm-hmm.
or if it's just a lot of YouTube communities.
I don't actually see male voice actors very often.
Well,
Yeah,
I think what really helped our case was that we're paying people to
Oh, yeah, that
voices,
too.
so
Yeah, that was probably like the big hitter.
yeah.
I'm
so
sure you
that
would
brought
have
in
gotten a
lots
lot
of
more
people.
if you had opened it up to the younger ones.
Yeah, I mean, but,
yeah.
oh gosh, that would have been a nightmare to sort through.
Yeah, and you would have had to deal with, parental permission for that sort of thing, I feel like.
Yeah, which is why we didn't let younger kids audition, just because like this is something that we're paying people for, so it's like an official quote unquote job. So
yeah, and
that
then you
gets
get
into
like
weird
labor law type
territory.
issues.
Yeah, and then
Like, and I don't know if y'all are even paying enough to make it into labor law issues, but like, it's better to just not risk it.
exactly.
So poor little babies didn't get to audition, but
Yeah,
That's life.
there'll be opportunities in the future. So
yeah.
Yeah,
this project will be going on for many years.
Yeah, I plan to like audition whenever I turn 18.
Nice.
Yeah, I almost did, but I just ended up not because I didn't. And I didn't want to take up a spot for someone who could be more active, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally cool to know, like, how much effort you want to personally put into something, or whether you just want to be a fan of it, you know?
Yeah, and it's not even a question of what I like to put in the effort. It's more of a question of can I put in the effort that I think that it deserves.
Right.
Because I honestly think that Star Clan Battles deserves utmost attention, like as much as you can give it. Because and you've been working on it for so long. I just feel like if you're going to do anything like that, it deserves 100% attention, or not necessarily 100%, but a good chunk of it. Because it's not going to be a full-time job, but it's going to be a significant undertaking.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just like, and you see a lot of YouTube things where people are like, oh, I'm going to be so committed, and then like life happens and it can't be finished because people they just keep dropping out because they can't keep doing it. And I feel like that's way too common. And I also feel like there's a lot of people who think that they're going to have the time, and then it takes up a lot more, and then life takes up a lot of time. So it's kind of a big thing.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people, you know, whenever web shows like this get started, people worry about that. But I hope that, you know, my consistency in uploading content, like on the internet in general, kind of gives people hope that, like, oh wait, they are actually serious about this.
They already do this for a job.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when the SSS Warriors was a big thing, and they just couldn't keep doing it because they were at college.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which when I was younger, I was like,
all of our team, like, or at least the Tifa and I, like, we're done with college, so
yeah,
don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I really remember that because I was super into it. And then they stopped posting, and I was so upset. I was so crushed. I was like, I cannot.
I remember when they my posted... heart broken like this ever again.
I've been hurt before.
I remember when they posted it out of random, like the next episode about a couple years later, and then like they're like, "Oh, we might come back," and then they never did.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, what a tease.
You just dangled it in front of us and then stole it away.
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
The last thing they posted was 2 years ago, and it was like part 2 to episode 3.
Well, they did that, and then they also did that, that amino ad, and I'm like, oh, are they are they getting really serious? Are they back? No. Rip.
I think what happened with them is they were all in college, and then they all just like ended up ways. I think that's what ended up happening, honestly.
Yeah. I kind of see like a little bit of a lot of people kind of like they're like college students and they're posting content, and then like they kind of just like stop doing it because like, you know, school.
Yeah, school comes first, obviously, but it's still like a kind of bittersweet issue for people who are watching it from the outside.
Yeah, for people who are fans of it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even in college yet, so...
College is a lot.
Yeah.
College is a lot. I'm currently in it, and like having like to balance time and understand like how much time everything's gonna take, and then being like, oh, I can do anything I want. But then you realize, oh wait, you can't.
You think you can do whatever you want, and then like some professor big ol' assignment, and you're like, what do you mean I have to do?
College is a paradox where you have all the time in the world and literally zero time for anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really strange, and I don't understand quite how it works that way, because I feel like I have a lot of free time, but then
and then you turn around, you got like 20 assignments. You're like,
oh,
where did you come from?
Probably should look behind my laundry pile.
Honestly.
Just giving me war flashbacks.
I feel like that's all of life. After you graduate high school, it's kind of like, oh, I have time, and then you don't have time. Well, I feel like
Oh,
in the beginning of Incredibles when he's going to the wedding.
oh, okay. Yes, Toby, I can do a full body of yours. I didn't realize that yours was supposed to be, but that is totally okay. I'm glad you caught it now, because now is the easiest time to switch it over.
Wait, isn't that the one that you're drawing right
Yeah.
now? Oh, okay.
So what is that? 3 full bodies and then 1 headshot?
4. 4 and 1 headshot.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I think mine was the headshot, yeah.
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 Another fun thing is that, like, when I bought my my drawing tablet, I also decided to buy like a little smudge glove because I kind of draw on a screen as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, I draw on an iPhone 7, so it's kind of hard to like draw on it, but I make it work. But now that I have a Huion tablet, I can finally draw on the computer a lot better.
I don't know what the deal is, but the study room that I'm sitting in is super hot.
Oh, jeez. I was in a kitchen earlier today, and it was so hot.
I don't know why, though, because I have the AC turned down in here. It's just hot.
Oh, hey, Golden Feather.
Another thing is when you're balancing college and then you're also balancing a relationship and you're doing everything else and you're like, oh goodness.
Yeah. Like, yet again, just like, you have all the time in the world and no time at all, and college absolutely kills your social life.
High school kind of does that as well.
Jokes on my social life. I didn't have one anyway.
What social life?
If anything, I have more of a social life now that I'm in college.
I feel like I sacrifice doing art a lot more when I'm trying to balance like my relationships and schoolwork. Or like I have to choose one or the other or no sleep.
Oh, I'm in art school. I have to have my art. It's a whole requirement.
I mean,
that's your homework assignment.
Honestly.
Well, like personal art, like drawing like, what you want.
Oh yeah, I feel like that has happened a little bit.
I'm an art major. I'm also like wildlife biology major. I'm double majoring.
Woo-hoo!
But
yeah,
it's agonizing. Also, it's so frustrating when you can't do the art you want to when you're like got class. Because they're like, no, you can't draw this. You gotta do some Buddha stuff. I'm like, what do you mean?
What do you mean Buddha stuff?
Okay, so they basically made me take a piece of paper that's pretty much the same size as I am, and then I had to draw a bunch of circles and have them represent me, but I can't draw anything specific. So it has to be a pattern of some sort, but it can't be like a drawing of a dog, or like something like that. I have to do like lines and like symbolism.
I gotcha.
I'm not about that.
Oh, by the way, Tino, I really like your icon on Discord.
Oh, thank you. That was done by Tasovsky.
Yeah, I saw it on their Twitter.
Which version do you have? Sword or Shield?
Shield. That is the one that we've been playing on Sean's channel.
Wow.
I got Sword.
I also have Sword.
Better.
I just like so I always choose based on the legend. So that's why I have Sword. I just thought it was fun in his mouth, and I was like, I want that.
Absolutely.
The legendary looks really good, though.
Can we talk about how Hop kind of just makes me sad?
Yeah, he
I
does.
hate beating up Hop.
Oh.
He's just like, oh, I suck.
I'm like, no, you bean.
It's like, please, I love you. I do get kind of frustrated though when I'm like rolling around.
I've been frustrated trying to get an Eevee.
Oh, I have like 2 of them.
Oh my.
I have a German one, and then I have one that I caught.
I've been trying to catch one because I know you're supposed to be able to catch it in like that hay area,
Yeah.
like the wheat fields. And I know you can like run through one area and then like the town and then run back and it resets. However,
Yeah.
I'm just having no luck.
Well, I got really lucky and one spawned right in front of that kid dressed as an Eevee, and I was like, oh. So I grabbed it. And I was looking at the occurrence rating and I was like, that can't be high because it's super hard to get. And I was like, oh, I just got lucky.
Okay, so I kind of like starting off in the game a little bit, and I finally caught like a like one of the Dynamax Pokemon that you find in the little dens.
Yeah.
And it was like a little hoot kind of. It was like, oh my gosh, it's like it has so much more levels than the ones on my team do.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's a Dynamax Pokemon, like. Because like every time.
Well, how far are y'all in the game?
Sean and I have beaten it.
Okay.
It's like because like every time like I do one of those like those one the like where you fight Dynamax Pokemon, I forgot what the battle name is called, but yeah, like every time I will always Dynamax my Score Bunny.
Aww.
Because of
Well,
like
what's everyone's starters? Now I'm curious.
I have Score Bunny.
I want the grass type. I forgot his name. The
Grookey.
monkey. The buff monkey man.
Grookey
And then the
Day.
bongo drums.
Yeah, we have a Score Bunny.
All lame. Sobble Squad forever.
I like Sobble. I like all three of them.
Sobble gives me such Ravenpaw vibes.
He also
Oh,
gives
yeah.
the vibe that like I could run into him in high school and he might sell me weed. That's all I'm saying.
No, Inteleon is so cool. Like, everyone was hating on him when the leaks came out, and they were like, he looks so dumb. He just looks like a guy. And I was like, okay, a lot of Pokemon just look like guys. But he's also based on a basilisk lizard. So, and if you look up a basilisk lizard, he looks almost exactly like, he's just a little bit anthropomorphized. So, I think he's cool. And I like that he shoots everything. I feel like he's like a cool gay cousin that you see at the family gatherings, and you're like,
You're not wrong.
he just looks so cool. He's so stylish and hip.
Alright, so I want to talk about something about Pokemon real quick that I find very funny. It's like something I've done to purposely aggravate my mom a little bit. When I was a kid, when I was like 4, I got attacked by a corgi and I had like half a face. It's a long story.
Oh jeez.
I got ripped to pieces. But like, I'm past that. I love dogs. I just don't like corgis very much. But you know the one Pokemon that looks like a corgi?
Yeah.
I made him my main
dog one.
Pokemon. And
Fight with fear.
And I named him after the dog that did the ending of Rascal.
Are you serious?
So I'll be playing, and my mom's like, "Ooh, you got Pokemon? Can you show me your team?" And I'll show him Rascal, just mad chilling as my top Pokemon. He's like, "That's terrible." I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
whatever. I get to see him get beat up all the time anyway, so like, whatever.
Oh my gosh. Now everyone's talking about me calling Inteleon the cool gay cousin in the chat.
Like I said, you weren't wrong.
He's awesome. He's so cool. He just seems like he's the cool cousin that you want to talk to, but is so much. How do I approach him? I don't have any cousins that cool. All my cousins are lame.
I got those southern cousins. You know the ones.
I have southern cousins, and then I have step cousins.
Oh.
And the distinguishment is very important.
Yo, I got the southern cousins, and my northern ones are the ones that act more southern because I went on a Disney trip with them in our age group. Like, so I have one guy that's born in the same age group as me and my other 2 female cousins.
Yeah.
And we started hitting on the guy, and I was like, what? What?
Uh-oh.
And then they had the audacity to call me the little cowgirl. I was like,
Oh my
excuse
god.
me?
I want
Step
off
outside my
this
class.
train.
Step outside my class, we about to throw hands.
That's what it always feels like. I'm from Florida, and they were calling me a little cowgirl. First off,
You in the wrong region of the South.
yeah, like what? You Ohioans, go back to your heroin-infested area. I don't care.
Oh, jeez.
Oof. Call out everyone from Ohio, I guess.
He's like,
That's okay. I think people from Ohio are used to it.
Yeah, like you can call it Florida too. Like I get it. We're a
weird state.
we got some problems, dude.
No, I'm from like the most call-out state ever. Like, there's nothing good with where I'm from. It's just a mess. I'm from Louisiana.
Oh.
We got New Orleans.
Hey, at least it's not Mississippi, though.
Okay, well,
Okay.
the funny thing with that is we are actually always in competition for Mississippi in the worst state at this X. Like, education, do we beat? No, we're dumber than them, I guess.
Oh.
Really? I thought
Tragic.
Mississippi was the lower one.
It
It was
depends
last
on-
time I checked.
It depends on the year. Sometimes they're better than us, and sometimes we're better than them.
Huh.
It really does depend on the year. We just suck, I guess.
And so like I was watching this like little video. It was like this it was like this like compilation, and it's these people on the street, and they're like there's someone on a balcony waving around the American flag. Sorry about that. That was my brother. Anyway, we were like actually no, he was waving the flag around. He was playing this jazz music. And then a couple of seconds into the video, this dude is coming like by the camera, and he's like, "I'm going to jail."
Oh
And I
no!
laughed.
That's
I
the
laughed
definition of New Orleans. New Orleans is a cesspool. It's only fun for tourists.
I was laughing because it was just out of nowhere. It's just like that was the most random thing that you could have said in front of the camera.
I mean, you're in New Orleans. There's probably something you can warrant you being arrested. Whether or not you actually get arrested is questionable.
Oh gosh.
Like, if you go down Bourbon Street during Mardi Gras, they'll just hand you any sort of alcohol. They don't even care how old you are. You could just be walking by. Here, have some booze.
Oh
Drink
my
this.
gosh.
They
Oh my
don't
God.
care.
They just don't care.
It's gross. It smells bad. It's not even really fun if you're over the age of 20, because it doesn't matter, because everyone's going to get drunk. And you just,
Avalon.
there's all sorts of bodily fluids everywhere. It's just not fun. Everyone who's like, Louisiana's so cool. Nah, y'all never been to Louisiana completely.
Hey, Avalon is like in the chat going like West Coast, Best Coast, baby.
Yet again, you're not wrong.
I've never been over to the West Coast.
I've
I
only
have-
been once.
I've been, and it's fancy.
I've never been all the way to the West Coast. Right now, I'm just at the east.
They living in the
I'm-
future.
Honestly.
We
I feel
living
like-
in 2020. They living in 2021.
Honestly. I feel like they're on the same level as like when you go to Japan and you see all the stuff that they have, and you're like, where is this? What is this?
Have I entered
Yeah,
a portal to the future? Why is the rest of the world not like this?
I like how
Speaking of,
cleanly
why
they
does
are.
Japanese have all the cool stuff? Like, they've got a lot of crappy stuff, but like in terms of like vending machines, you can go grocery shopping and just vending machines. It's
Okay.
weird.
In convenience stores, like gas station stores, you could buy like proper food. I mean, like good food. You can't do that here. If you're eating at a gas
You're eating
station,
junk food.
like you're either eating junk food or you're betting on your life. Because I don't feel comfortable eating those hot dogs at the gas station. I'm just
Does
saying.
Oh
anyone?
yeah. Those
Also-
kind of like those kind of look like that they've been sitting out for a little while.
That's because they have been.
Yeah, they absolutely have been.
They might have been
don't
there for the
change
past 2
those.
days.
If they don't have to, they're not changing it.
Also, side note, I was reading a news story about how like in the gas station they were selling sushi of some sort, and people were getting like food poisoning. And I was
Why would you buy gas station sushi anyway?
exactly. I was like, I don't see why you're advertising or like talking about this because they clearly were betting on it. So
Honestly, that's like going in a dumpster and picking kind of mushy and saying, "Yep, good."
I'll go for it.
Like you're playing a dangerous game, sir.
Playing roulette with your life.
Honestly,
It's on them, fam.
that's how it be where I'm from. Like you don't drink anything anyone gives you ever.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Like that should just be a rule in general.
Oh, it's like really bad. We live in like a big, you know what kind of trafficking area? Because we're on a major highway. We're on one of the most major highways in the South. So you don't drink anything.
75?
Yeah.
Yeah. It runs by my house.
Wow.
It's a small world.
So like when I was like at Disney, when this was recent, when I first like went on the Tower of Terror after so long, it's just like I don't really expect the first drop, and the first drop always gets me.
No one expects the first drop. Like you're just sitting there and it's, oh, there it goes.
Dude, I love the Tower of Terror. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
My mom is absolutely terrified of it.
Yeah?
Okay, so like when we were in like when we first get on the ride, like you know how they have the little bellhop operators?
Mm-hmm.
So like
Yeah.
so like they go like they go in, do their thing, and then as before she goes, she's like, if you need anything, slams that little door, and it's like too late.
Oh, I love Disney cast members. They're so full of sass.
It's because they're done with dealing with Disney shit.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Oh, like so like if
They
you
just
were
don't
to
care.
so if you were to go on the Ride of the Resistance, like whenever like you get gosh, I don't want to say too much, but like whenever like the cast members there are like so like they're like I don't know how to just like they have the best character. Yeah, they have the best acting.
I've heard that. I've heard that a lot of people who are working in the Star Wars land have been encouraged to like come up with their own characters and stuff. That's cool.
I had no idea.
I don't like Star Wars.
That's also fair. I'm not
Yeah.
a big Star Wars fan, but I do like theme parks, so.
Okay.
I have watched I've rewatched the whole trilogy.
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah, I actually no, I haven't watched the new one yet. I need to watch it though. It's just like I'm trying to avoid spoilers about it.
Oh,
It's
good
just
luck.
super hard. It's super hard to though. Just
My
like,
issue-
stop it.
My issue with Star Wars is that I don't like any of the characters and I think it's boring.
No.
That is completely fair. I've really honestly not liked any of the characters until this new trilogy. I really did like a lot of the new characters in it, but the story.
Okay. The story with Star Wars is so strange. It's so stilted and weird, and there's no direction, and it's everywhere.
I actually talked to Sean about this a little while ago, and I said Star Wars is very similar to Warrior Cats in that it has like a huge fan base that's like super dedicated to it.
And following it out of nostalgia.
Well, and follows it because they like the world and they like the ideas it presents. But like the actual material itself is a little
iffy.
Yeah.
Jaded.
Well, I mean, like if you try to watch any of George, seems strange.
Well, like one of the good things that I find about Star Wars is that they're not like one of those traditional like sci-fi ones. They like because a lot of them like science fiction kind of take it like a farce, but Star Wars like takes it very, very seriously, which I'm glad to see.
I think it depends on what you're watching. I mean, like I've seen some things where people have tried to convince me to like Star Wars because the sci-fi genre, and that's just not correct.
The expanded universe is much better than the movies.
Yeah,
Why,
I feel like
hello.
that's.
Hi, it's Blue. Blue's
I've
here.
arrived.
Blue, I thought you weren't going to be here.
I said I was going to be late.
Oh
They
yeah,
rose
you
from the
did.
dead then.
I don't know. I just feel like Star Wars offers a lot, but then doesn't give you anything to work with.
It does frustrate me though that Star Wars has been given such like a large amount of money and stuff, but the story pacing, like, it's just not very good for the past couple of movies. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of fair, but
Specifically the last one.
Reading the scripts to Star Wars just shows that George Lucas doesn't know how to spell at all.
Wow, put George Lucas on blast like that.
Honestly.
Blue, where have you seen this? I want to see this.
IMSDB, the script database.
I'll try to look at that at some point because I gotta see this.
See this
Well,
man's
he can't
inability to spell. I mean, like, you can put him on blast like that, but I also can't spell, so I'm not gonna, like...
Well, I can't spell
I
either.
can't say anything either.
Because like you
I'm
can tell,
terrible at
like,
spelling.
so like on
Alright.
Discord, you can tell if I'm on mobile because I will always make grammatical errors whenever I'm typing because I'm so used to like my phone auto-correcting it for me.
My phone is really dumb when it comes to autocorrecting.
Oh,
Really dumb.
oh jeez.
I just got
Okay.
a new phone, so it's not used to all my preferences yet, so it autocorrects a lot of weird stuff.
Mine autocorrects warrior cat names.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the biggest tragedy on my phone right now. My old one had it. I had it set up to where it didn't question it anymore. But now I've got my new phone, so
Well, now
we're
you
back
gotta
to
sit
square
down and
one.
add
Mine
each
doesn't
of the names in
learn.
the
Mine's
dictionary.
incapable of learning.
Well,
Yours
like,
is
which one
just-
do you have?
I have an
Yeah.
iPhone 6.
Oh,
Why does that make me want to translate the warrior cat names in Google Translate?
Put it through a bunch of different translates. See what happens.
Let me do that because I'm gonna sacrifice the board. Google Translate. What language should I do it in? I don't know.
Estonian.
Estonian?
Pick a random one.
Okay, we're going with Geodorin. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ashfur because I don't. Oh God. Well, this is an odd language. Now,
Okay.
time
What's
to-
the language where if you type in OO a bunch of times, it actually forms a sentence?
What?
Oh,
Well,
what?
it didn't.
There's a language where if you type OO and uwu, it actually translates into an actual phrase.
Furry,
Oh,
obviously.
Let's
Hold on.
see that. I wish I could know what what language that is.
The biggest
gonna-
struggle of being a fan of warrior cats is being accused of being a.
I'm gonna do.
I mean,
I get accused for being a furry all the time.
I mean, being accused by being a furry is really that person going, I don't want you to have fun with anything. I just want to make everybody miserable like I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
I figured it out.
true,
The
though.
language is
What?
Igbo.
What
Big
name
hole.
should I put in Google Translate?
I don't even know what that language is.
I know, but I typed in OO, uwu, OO, and it means cash flow.
Cash flow.
I'm gonna
Get that cash money. Oh whoa, ooh, oh whoa.
I'm gonna put in.
OO, OO means this word.
What?
No, just plain OO means the word.
The word.
the word.
Oh my gosh.
You know that famous word that everyone uses? The word.
The word. Oh, woo!
If you go by Surf and Bird, the word is the bird. Or the bird is the word.
Oh, it's been changing language on me. OO is Polish for this word.
I had no idea that that oh whoa was
This is such a
translated into
versatile-
so many languages. It's such a A versatile word.
That makes me want to figure out all the languages it actually translates into.
Where am my girl Blizzard Hill?
Give me a random word. Give me a random
Alright, guys.
cat.
Since I
Please.
run basically like internet. Wait, no.
Oh.
I was gonna say Internet Explorer, but so back to the theme park. We were talking about how we all like theme parks.
Yeah.
You guys know about Iron Gwazi,
park.
right? Because I'm psyched for Iron Gwazi.
I
At
don't
Busch
know what
Gardens.
you're talking about, actually.
I have no idea what that
Please
is.
fill me in.
Same here.
Okay, so Busch Gardens over in Tampa is gonna be releasing Iron Gwazi, which is a roller coaster, and it's was a wooden coaster converted to a hybrid.
Oh.
And
wow.
I am so psyched for it. I love me a good thrill.
Wooden
And-
coasters hurt.
Oh yeah,
They just
but
hurt.
since
I
it's a
like-
hybrid,
I've
they
been on-
changed the track.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
been on one wooden roller coaster and it has since been closed down. Cannonball Run.
I go to.
That was
I
like
don't know
down
what
in
that is.
it was in a water park in Gulf Shores.
I can't remember what it's called. I swear I know what it is, but it's that one in over Texas, the one in Dallas or Arlington.
I've
The
been on-
old wooden one that's been there since this stupid park opened.
I've been on a couple wooden coasters. I've been on the Beast in Kings Island.
I love the
and
Beast.
I've been on another one in Six Flags. It's called like American Eagle or something like that.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Because like when I was little, that was the only thing that I would go on was wooden coasters because I'm like I don't want them to go upside down, but then I like
Fun
like,
fact:
when-
wooden coasters can go upside down.
Yeah.
I mean all the ones that I've seen don't go upside down, but I'm just like like when I was little, I'd always ask the park person like, "Hey, does this go upside down?" If they said yes, I'd be like, "I'm out of here."
I'm
now-
out.
I'm willing to try going in a roller coaster that goes upside down, but
I just like
there
the
are
Beast.
no roller coasters within like a 4-hour drive from me, so I am like isolated from any theme parks.
Oh,
Oh my.
man.
That's tragic.
Like, cause okay, so like when I went to Six Flags for when I went to Six Flags in Georgia, we like it was for a school trip, and we and my friends were like, let's go on this roller coaster. I'm just like, and I see it, and it's the Mind Bender, and it's the one that goes upside down like twice, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to show any weaknesses. I'm going on it, and then I actually liked it, and here since Force, I've always been on an upside down roller coaster any chance I've gotten.
Nice. Sean's
I-
actually first time on a upside down roller coaster was just this last week when we were at Disney. We went
Oh,
on
nice.
the
Rock and roller coaster.
yeah, rock and roller coaster.
The rock
I
and roller
love
coaster
that
is so
ride.
fun.
That is one of my favorite coasters because I'm also the fan of the music. So
Yeah. I
Aerosmith.
love how it's just one of those that just like goes. Like you
Jets
get
it.
in it and it just
Yeah.
You
I think
know,
it goes like from like 0 to 60 in like 2.5 seconds.
yeah, it's crazy. My sister actually, when we went in there, and they were, you know, Aerosmith starts talking, and she's like, "Who's Aerosmith?"
Wow.
She was like 13, and she didn't know who Aerosmith were. So every time Aerosmith, Grace, this is Aerosmith, and she gets really mad. It's a running joke at this point.
She's just like, I know, thank you.
She just goes, "I hate you all."
when me and my brother went on it on Christmas, we like he was questioning about it, and I'm like, dude, I don't know. And he's just like, you know, and then I brought up Aerosmith, and he's like, "Who's Aerosmith?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm just like, and I'm just like, "How could you not know Aerosmith? They wrote a lot of songs that you listen to a lot." I'm just
I
like,
mean, a lot of people just aren't familiar with band names, which is fair.
yeah. Because I actually didn't know that, like, you know, the song called, like, Walk This Way was made by Aerosmith. I had no idea until I went on the Rock and Roller Coaster. Because, like, you know, they play it after that little scene with Aerosmith.
Yeah.
I know this is a little off topic, but when I used to, like, there was this party one time, like, I don't know how old I was. I think I was 7, and it was at Chuck E. Cheese, and oh my god, I hated the mouse. For some, I don't know what took over me, but I felt the need to run, so I hid under the table when the mouse came out, and I was
That's
like,
because he's weird and
crying.
creepy.
Yeah, he's creepy.
Okay, was it the animatronic or was it the guy who?
It was a dressed up. For some reason, I hate people dressed up in costumes. It just scares me because I don't know why.
That Five Nights at Freddy's, man.
Yep.
And yeah, it would be but he was like had the head on and then he came out to just talk about stuff, and he's like, okay kids, and I was like, no, not today. Also, I don't think I told you guys this story, but like that one day I was just in class and this kid decides to pull on this girl's hair.
Oh, that's horrible.
Classic little boy move.
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't know how old he was actually, and
Too old for that, probably.
I know, and Anna. I mean, I'm not gonna say the real name. Oh God, that would have been.
Yeah, don't do that.
And yeah, oops.
We get sniped.
And she, this girl screamed, "My iPad!"
What? I'm confused. Elaborate.
Shadow, did I tell you this? I think I did.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, she screams, "My iPad," even though he's not even close to her iPad. And I then later asked her, "Hey, why did you scream that?" And she's like, "Oh, I don't know, because he was close to my iPad." Girl, he was pulling your freaking hair. Also,
oh man, kids are so lol XD random.
wait,
I do not like children.
She used to sing like really loudly, and I told her this, please stop, and she's like, you know, my mom can't afford singing classes, so I have to sing here. And I'm like, why can't you sing at home? And she's like, well, my mom won't let me. And I'm like, even in your room? And she's like, no, because she can hear me. And I'm like,
close your door
how?
then.
Yes, exactly. I told her.
Put in some earbuds.
But she's like, I already did that. And I'm like, girl, you're just trying to sing in class.
So like, I was reading this story on Reddit. It was about this person who like worked at this place, and I don't remember what, but anyway, they that this one person came up and pulled their ponytail, but
God,
and that
Classy.
was okay, so the person told them not to told their coworkers not to do that because that's a trauma trigger. And the thing is, the girl did it a second time, and the person legit hit her.
Well, yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like, yeah, and I'm just like, I was like, whoosh.
Also, I thought for a second I was thinking in my head ponytail fetish. And I was like, no, get that, no.
Remove that thought.
Access denied.
Okay, so did you guys ever see that video about how Chuck E. Cheese's animatronics are going out of style and how they're slowly getting rid of them?
No, I didn't.
But it's really interesting.
Finally.
Oh, I mean, yeah, because they haven't been actually worked on or fixed.
Those terrified the crap out of me when I was a kid.
Well, there's like a whole videos about the many animatronics over the years, like characters and stuff they've had, like how they're all slowly just being killed. I guess I don't know how to put it.
Killed.
They're grabbing the
That's the word
shotgun
I'm
and
looking
getting
for.
rid of them.
mean, yeah.
Took them out back. I'm sorry, Chucky.
I just find it interesting that they're slowly like disappearing.
Hey,
I mean, given they should have been gone probably years ago, but you know,
It should have been
Well,
gone when children cry every time they see them.
I know we've
They're
talked
not
about
very
this
well
on streams
maintained.
past, but like, if any of you guys watch shows or like YouTubers like Defunctland or whatever, you know, the people who look at like old abandoned theme park rides and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's always
I love those videos.
I love those videos, and yet they're also like so unsettling when you see something that's just left like abandoned.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
you're
abandoned
supposed to have it like in your mind.
Oh
You're
my
trying to think of it filled with people, but there's no more people left. So it's just
Yeah.
like really weird and unsettling. Like abandoned theme parks are like the creepiest thing.
Yeah.
I love abandoned places so much.
They
I love
give me
watching
like
those
that.
videos where they explore.
Yeah.
They give me those weird vibes, like, cause I'm like, if I were to like walk into that, I'd always be afraid if someone's watching me. Cause I'm just like at that
Well,
place, it's just
If you
like
go into an abandoned place downtown, there probably is someone watching you.
so
There's probably a homeless person who lives there,
Yeah.
probably.
breaking and entering.
Yeah, I know. I've watched a few of those exploration videos, and a homeless guy always makes a loud scream noise or something like that.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Oh my god, it's haunted.
Yeah.
and the explorers will just book it out of there.
Yeah, no,
I
screw
think-
that.
I would also be booking it out of there.
Same.
There's a lot of
I'd
homeless
probably be
people
the guy-
around
I'd-
here.
I'd be the one who starts a screaming match.
It feels a little eerie for like people to be in places where they shouldn't be, and you know that they're kind of probably unarmed, and then like you hear something out there, and you're like, oh,
Never
that's
mind, I'm
actually
leaving.
dangerous.
Goodbye.
Nobody knows you're there, and there's a good chance that something could happen to you, and nobody would know.
It's like when those people go like spelunking, and then they're like, I didn't tell anyone.
Oh, no, caves. Caves are a big no for me.
I can't
Yeah,
do
caves
caves.
scare me.
Caves.
I love caves.
One
I
time, like, when I was in, like, 7th or 8th grade, our science teacher had us watch this, like, documentary where this guy got, like, stuck in a cave, and then
Oh god.
he was, like, everybody was there, and they could, like, pass food to him, but they couldn't get him out. So he just, like,
What?
slowly withered away inside this
Was
cave.
that
So
that
I'm
one
like,
where the guy was like,
Oh my
like when he
god.
fell like head first and he was like upside down and they
something
kept
like
bringing
that.
him food
He
and
was,
stuff.
like, wedged between the rocks.
Yeah, I know
Oh
what
my.
you're talking about. Like he
And ever
he was
since
there
that, I
with
was
his
just like,
family.
nope, screw
No, he
caves.
was-
I can't
he
do
was, like-
that.
Yeah,
He was there with
Really?
his family and it was like a whole thing.
It was such a way that if they were to try to pull him out,
The
or
rocks would crush him.
yeah, like if they tried to pull him out or like excavate the rocks around him, they could very easily cause a collapse which would kill him. And
Yeah, and they-
trying to save him.
I saw that where they were trying. They tried.
Try very, very carefully to get him out, and eventually he just died.
That's because the human body isn't supposed to be upside down.
Hey, Daniel, can you tell me hi to Sean? Or, like,
Yeah.
say hi to Sean?
Oh yeah, we say hi, Sean.
Everybody.
Sean's not feeling super great. Now he's got what
Oh,
I
no.
had.
Poor
Oh.
Sean.
Rest in peace.
That's,
Passing the
oh,
illness.
Yeah, just passing it around. Our roommates were sick too, so.
Oh,
Ugh.
I thought you said he passed from illness and like, oh
Oh
god!
Oh no! We can't
Rest
lose
in
Sean.
peace. Can we get an F in the chat for Sean?
An F in the chat.
no! Big old F.
So
I remember as a kid, like my grandpa took me to some kind of like crystal cave stuff, and they have you walking on these these weird catwalks. I guess they're not really catwalks over like just such deep holes. I can't do that. I remember I walked maybe halfway into it, and I was like, "All right, guys, I'm gonna actually head back on out."
Yeah.
It is cold,
Well,
it is
my-
terrifying, and it is thin.
Well, my
I've been-
grandmother is actually, she lives in Carlsbad, New Mexico. So I always went to go see the Carlsbad Caverns. So I'm not at all intimidated.
I've been to one cave, and that was Ruby Falls Cave.
Oh,
I think
I have
they're
never
cool.
been to Ruby Falls. I heard it's really cool though.
It is cool.
I've
If
like
it's a cave that has like a lot of like tourists, like tour guide groups going through it, and you're just like kind of walking around like the very safe areas, like I don't mind that at all. But like if I was out in the woods and I found a cave, 0 out of 10. Yeah, just like Avalon says here in the chat, 0 out of 10. Nope, nope, nope. Absolutely not.
I would 100% go in the cave just out of curiosity.
You're more likely to drown than it collapse on you, but that's just terrifying even. So, like, I'm not about either way.
I mean,
I'm still like don't want to go into a cave either way.
I don't understand the people who go in there and then don't tell anyone they're going in there. Like that's, I don't get it. I'm like, well,
if I were to go in a cave, I'm telling everyone I know I'm going into a cave. So.
Like, please,
I'm just
if you
not
don't
going
hear
in.
from me in the next few hours, come find me.
This is where I am. Yeah, this is where I am.
These are my coordinates.
Okay, absolutely not.
Oh, hey, Willow.
Well,
Hi.
if I had a bunch of friends that wanted to go in a cave, I'd be like, yeah, sounds fun.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any friends that would want to do that though. So.
Guess who's here? Guess who's here? Despite saying in the chat earlier that I wasn't gonna be able to come.
Liar.
Welcome. Sorry. Hi.
Alright.
Dinner with
I'm gonna eat y'all because I gotta set up a Minecraft server.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
have fun.
Sounds fun.
Bye.
Good boy.
Bye.
Okay, can I talk about a story? Or
Go.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely.
No, absolutely not. There's no
No.
talking
man.
here. Come on. What do you think this is? A voice chat?
Can I actually say my story?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
go for it. We're just kidding.
Okay, so one day my dad told me a story that he went to go like get my mom some stuff from the beauty store, and he was in line, this long line apparently. I forgot how long the line was, and this person was in front of him. He was like really awkward and embarrassed because he was getting all this stuff for his wife, you know. And this old lady comes out with an accent, I think, and she was like, "Would you like a rub?"
A rub?
What?
oh my god.
And the person in front of my dad says, no, I." Okay, wait. Shh, be quiet. And people are entering my room. People are entering my room. Take it back. I don't want it. And now they caught me off guard. So then that sounded. And then the person in front of my dad says, no, I don't want to rub. And then she turns. This is kind of weird. It sounds creepy. Or when I say it, she goes to my dad saying, "Do you want the rub?"
Oh my god.
Oh, what kind of rub is she asking about? That's my one.
Yeah.
I don't know, but my dad was like, well, it's now or nothing. So he's like, sure. So,
Oh, we get to find out what the rub is.
I want to know.
Don't accept a rub from a stranger, ladies and gentlemen.
okay, and she does like a hand sway, you know what I mean, like welcome or something, like a hug, but like, you know, like gliding your hand, and she does that thing, and then she's pointing at like looking at some robes, and she's like, take one, and my dad's like,
That was a robe?
it was like,
How
you take
odd.
a rub. Yes, very odd. Turns out all this time he wasn't going to die, and turns out that he was just gonna get a robe. And the
I like
person
that he had
in front of
resigned
him,
himself that,
the
you know,
person
the dying
was-
was a
and the
A
person who was
negligible fact.
oops, sorry. And
It's
the
fine.
person who was in front of him said, "Oh."
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, honestly, that'd be my response too. Oh.
I like that your dad resigned himself that he might die. He's like, okay.
Take
Well-
one for the team.
At least I'll die knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
I won't be
knowing what a love
confused.
is.
Sometimes you just gotta know what the rub is.
Just gotta figure it out.
Okay,
Yep.
Tennille, I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like weird hate comments that I can translate in Google?
Weird hate comments you can translate in Google. Not off the top
Google
of my
Translate.
head.
Let me go to Google, YouTube and find some comments. Because why not?
So,
Oh jeez.
while I've been gone, have you talked about Kingdom Hearts, the DLC yet?
We haven't. Now
Oh!
seems like a good time to talk about it.
So
I want to get it so bad.
I haven't gotten I haven't seen anything about Kingdom Hearts 3 yet. I'm waiting for the LP.
Ooh.
But I saw something that related to one of my favorite games in the world that I got introduced to that I've talked about enough on this stream.
Oh.
And
Oh.
I watched the secret ending of Kingdom Hearts 3 and I'm like trying not to scream. I recognize those numbers.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, that's all I'll say about that is, yeah.
And also, the way Sora wakes up.
Wait, how do you say that? Dissen for her?
Huh?
Dissen. They said instead of spelling design, they said dissen.
Yikes.
Yes, what is your major? Graphic design.
Graphics design
Graphic
is my
design
passion.
Graphic design is my passion.
I'm gonna go out on a limb there and say that guy is not proficient in English.
English.
Implying anyone other than English majors actually know anything about the English language.
Even English majors don't
wonder.
know what they're talking about half the time.
Okay,
You're
It
just
is
like
English.
I'm gonna go back to Google Translate so I can translate this. I love your design. I don't know if this is gonna be bad or I hope it's not gonna be bad. Someone, oh my god, can you do Ivy Pool if you haven't already? There's 2 of these comments.
I love how
So
tiny
confused.
Blizzard
Why
Tail's
does-
feet are.
I
Sweet.
love big cats with tiny feet.
Okay, she's a big
Then
lady.
you'd love my cat, Fruit Loop.
Good.
He's a
Blizzard-
big cat with tiny feet.
Blizzard Tail is a very big lady. She just has very delicate feet.
Oh my!
Her mother has very tiny, delicate feet too. She gets it from her mom.
Okay, so it turned out I love your pain for him.
What?
I love your pain for him.
I'm super confused right now.
I love seeing people die. No.
Oh my
that's a
God.
joke, that's a joke.
What?
Okay. I'm gonna go on the I can't. Okay.
Rosalind suggested you could check the Wings of Fire videos because apparently those normally have hate comments on them. If you need some comments.
Oh yeah, the
Oh.
reviews.
Be gay, do crimes.
Oh,
Gay do crimes.
crimes.
That had to be one of my favorite videos
Okay.
I've ever watched with you
Yes.
in it. Just you
Oh,
roasting
thank you.
Poison Jungle
Wait.
hate comments.
Do you mean
Yes.
reviews or because
Yeah, the reviews.
Yeah, the reviews.
rewrite the stars?
I commented on Avalon's thing, being like, I'm so glad you guys did this. Let's do it again.
I'm
I
gonna
know.
look.
I got to be in one of Moon Kitty's Wings of Fire review. Or not review. One of her
Yes, you were the
videos.
princess of
Yes.
lesbians.
I was the princess of lesbians. My girl.
I have a question. Which reviews? Because there's like 10,000 results.
The Wings of Fire ones.
No,
Oh.
no, I did look up Wings of Fire, but like which channel?
Oh, either Avalon's or Eyes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the video of roasting the hate comments was on Avalon's channel.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was.
let me
I
look
don't-
at the newest comment.
Yeah, because I don't. I think it might be unlisted. I didn't see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's
it was
unlisted. I think
Yeah.
so.
because I remember I watched it a while ago and it took me a while to find it.
I just put it in my liked thing so that like if I want to watch it again, I can just go back to my liked videos and find it.
Yeah, there are some videos that I just put watch later, so I perpetually have those to watch.
Avalon was like, thankfully not like any hate comments on Be Game Do Crimes. What? I'm confused.
Coral
Oh,
should have
yeah,
stopped
yeah.
having eggs. I'm gonna translate Coral should stop having eggs. I don't know why.
Many sons. Doesn't
Many,
she have over
many
like
sons.
50 sons?
Coral has a lot of children.
Yeah.
It's very easy to make a
Should
Sea Wing
stop.
Prince OC.
I think it is something like
It's some absurdly high number.
yeah, it is something
Coral.
like 50 sons.
Coral
Yeah.
should stop buying eggs. Okay, let me... How did you find the novels in paperback? Okay, let's do that, I guess.
What?
That
Some of
makes
these
You
sense.
comments
find
are bizarre. People ask you things in
the
YouTube comments that they could just Google.
Okay,
Okay, I
I'm
have
looking
to
this up.
go real quick. I'll tell you what it is later.
Alright, see you
Because
later.
It's...
How
Okay,
many
wait, I'll
sons
be back in like 1 minute.
does-
Wait 1 second.
Okay, thank you, Miss Blue Frost, and thank you, Kaya, complimenting my girl.
Oh, I mean, like I'm gonna be in the next one.
I'm looking this up, like, right now. How many sons does Queen Coral have?
Oh God,
Too many.
I think she has like a lot of them.
Prince Turtle, 1, Prince Octopus, 2, Prince Cerulean, 3, Prince Finn, 4, plus 28. So that would be 32 sons.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lot of sons.
Oh, and apparently she has 12 deceased daughters.
Oh
I
God.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, she has Princess Orca, which adds an extra death to that tally. But
Oh God. Just when like she like enchanted that statue. Oh jeez.
Yeah.
oh lord,
That was. Ugh.
Thing is, it's like right under their like under Queen Coral's nose.
The whole
If-
time, yeah.
like
They're
if
like-
there was one princess who had like any sort of strength at that moment and just happened to be in there, it would have been all over. Like it's all over. But no, because fate hates a lot of children apparently.
Oh, they're shading on this one. Nice.
Yeah. I had a whole bunch of requests saved up.
Yeah.
Saved up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just kept forgetting that I had requests.
Avalon's like 3 living, 18 dead daughters, 32 sons, so 53 kids total. Oh jeez.
Jeez. That's just nuts.
And that's why in my artwork of Queen Coral, I gave her those big old birthing hips.
But she needs them.
Yeah, she's earned them.
How did you find the new documents?
How did you find the new documents? That's pretty good.
How did you find the new Wings of Fire documents? I never knew.
The
We will
document.
never.
This is what I
I'm
call books from now
murdered.
on. Documents.
The documents.
I thought someone was saying
Someone-
in the chat, hello there.
Someone disliked the stream.
Oh,
Oh
well.
my,
Dun,
2 people.
Oh, 2 people.
No.
Oh
Dare.
no.
Ooh.
I'm heartbroken.
That is
I'm
just
devastated.
shameful.
It's because we mentioned the gays. They're coming for
Not
us.
the
Yeah,
gays.
they do crimes.
Everybody scatter.
I saw the tweet that you retweeted, and I love it so much. The Sora Riku.
The one with,
Be gay,
yeah.
What?
be gay all you want, just don't do
Just
crimes.
don't do crimes.
Sora is such a bean, and I love him so much.
Okay, so I'm confused. Why is there a Dawn of the Clans, Comet, and Wings of Fire?
What?
I don't know. Okay,
I didn't know Clear
someone-
Sky was in Wings of Fire.
Okay, so
Clear
this
Sky needs to stay in his
So
lane.
I'm gonna translate it.
Stay in his lane, if only.
That's just
Yeah,
the entire plot of Dawn of the Clan.
Yeah.
Clear Sky needs to stay in his lane.
It's a word, apparently. There is a good explanation if you read books 8 and season 2. Is a good
I'm currently playing Pokemon hatching eggs in the wild area, and 2 baby Toxel. Like, it's raining right now, so they're Toxel just running around. I'm like, oh!
Oh!
Children!
Baby
Oh no, I
foxes
lost
are
the
so
comment.
Oh no,
Oh no.
No! Now I
there
can't
are 3
translate
dislikes.
it.
3 dislikes.
No.
I'm just gonna
I
put
feel like people are disliking because we're mentioning dislikes.
Oh, they definitely are.
book. I'm just gonna put whatever I thought it was. Okay, let's see. There is a good explanation if you read. Okay, it's just translated the same, but it almost put ...
What?
Interesting.
There's a good explanation. I just can't imagine that the person who was doing that just stares into the wall. Oh my god, this is a weird comment. I did a bunch of quizzing and then got half night and half sky. I'm also an artist. Interesting. Why did you add the artist part? I'm confused.
I personally think like my tribe would be a Nightwing.
Yeah, same here. Just a nerdy, silent, socially awkward Nightwing.
They put this
Heck
spell
yes.
quiz is wrong. Like they put double Q's. I mean, not double Q's. They put double Q's.
Have you guys ever taken the Wings of Fire quizzes
I
to see what you would
I
be?
haven't even read the books, much less taking quizzes.
I don't like taking the quizzes because I feel like everyone ends up getting the same thing if the quizzes aren't done like correctly.
Yeah.
Like there,
It's just kind of
there's
like It's kind of like they just take your answers and then toss it in a pot and just draw and whatever that one
Randomize.
is.
Yeah,
The dice roll.
Rocky,
I mean,
stop.
it's hard to get, like... that's why I don't like quizzes for something like Wings of Fire or Warriors. Like, for which clan or which tribe you would be in, is because, like, your personality doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I
Which
kept
one-
getting breeze pelled on those.
Oh.
If it's like a character one, your personality does matter. You know, it's like
Yeah.
you can have a personality close to this character, but like any personality could be a Wind Clan cat. You don't have to be in love with the wind or whatever to
yeah.
be a Wind Clan cat.
I love the wind so much.
Yeah.
I love
But I
those
was
quizzes
born
because
for
they're
it.
always like, would you rather swim in the river, climb trees, stalk in the undergrowth, or run across the moors? Like,
Geez, I wonder which
I
one's
wonder
which.
I think that would be kind of like the main one that, like, if you chose that, it would put you in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, have y'all taken the official Warrior Cats quiz to see which character you are?
I haven't.
No.
Yeah, that's where I got Breeze Pelt.
Aww.
I did retake it,
Hunter.
got Ivy Pool though, so.
I got Ivy Pool on my first shot.
Wow.
So I'm just going to claim Ivy Pool.
I did. Okay, can I speak?
I don't remember
Yeah.
who I got. I think I got Twig Branch or Violet Shine.
You're one of them.
I did quiz and I got half of the sky at midnight.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna find another weird comment that they spelled a lot of wrong. A lot wrong. A Dragonet prophecy. Oh my god, prophecy happened. Okay.
Why do dragon eggs take so long to hatch?
How long
Yeah, I
did
love
it
your
take?
vids.
Dragon eggs in particular take how many steps? I don't know
A lot.
exactly, but they take the most.
I like. Oh my god, I like how Tennille says book, and I'm not sure why.
Neil, that the full body
How-
you just did looks amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I do like it a lot.
Good.
I can't spell Tennille.
My girl she looks so good.
Oh my god, Google Translate, that is not how you spell Tennille.
It's my boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Blue Feather.
Is he gonna be drawn adorably on his back?
It's blue time. Actually, I was just gonna draw a loaf. A little blue loaf.
Blue loaf.
I like how you gave Shadow Flame that kind of like snazzy expression.
Yeah.
Okay, I translated it twice. I translated it like really weirdly. I translated it in this weird language, and it said, I like the tennis legend.
The tennis legends?
What?
No, the tennis legend, just legend.
Interesting.
Yes,
So-
very nice.
Now I'm just imagining like all the dragons.
Look, I'm gonna put reading book fetish.
Oh, God.
Okay. Reading a book. Reading a book.
So I can't
Very
find
basic.
the specific amount of steps it takes to hatch a dragon egg, but dragon eggs, well, specifically dragon type eggs, definitely hatch a lot slower than other Pokemon.
Interesting.
Oh.
Finally, someone
I
like
never
me in
knew.
both fandoms. Girl, you're gonna. Finally, someone like me in both fandoms. Well, that's a lot of people, but okay then. Finally, someone in both fandoms. In both fandoms.
And I am going through a
I am
Dreepy release
scared
spree.
what is going to translate
Sorry,
in.
what's that?
Going through a Dreepy release spree,
Oh.
which is a pain. Releasing Pokemon in Sword and Shield
Rocky,
is such a pain.
what is it?
I don't ever release them. I just want to trade all the ones I don't want.
I mean, shiny hunting, you'll end up with a lot.
Stop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
I think I ended up with about 7 boxes full of Ponyta before I ended up with the blonde one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
happened with Sean. He shiny hunted a
Gumi.
Gumi.
Oh,
I don't have the patience for shiny hunting at all.
see, I
Me
don't have
Same.
patience. I don't
Screw
have
that.
patience, but I have patience for shiny hunting. It's the weirdest thing.
It's like a one very specific thing you have patience for.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so weird.
I have patience for Eevee hunting.
Oh my god. In both
That's a lot less
fandoms.
painful.
Okay, I'm scared. What is it gonna translate into? Finally, someone like. Okay, it translated. Wait, what if I remove? What if I remove? What if I remove a word? Someone. What if I spell it? Like
Body.
me.
I was just about to say.
Some like me.
Oh,
Okay, let's
Blixamy's
see
in
what
the
that's
chat.
translated to.
Hey!
Some like.
Of course there's
Hey.
trouble, Blixamy. You're here. You must
No.
sense trouble all the time.
I remember when I accidentally said Blixamia or something.
Blixamy.
Hi. I'm late, but I'm here.
Hi,
Oh,
welcome.
That's fine. I was
Hello.
Wow.
I'm not using my usual mic, so my voice might sound different than it usually does.
You still sound pretty good. A little far
Yeah.
away, but it's fine.
Okay.
I wonder, what should I translate?
Going on the stream while I'm having it on my phone.
I should translate to Neil Flowers thumbnails. Thumbnails. Drawing a blank. Let's see what that turns out into. Drawing a. I'm just gonna put the. I'm gonna put just draw. So, well, actually, draw. Blank drawing.
Ooh, roasted by tea, baby. This is the worst day of my life. Also, yeah.
I love big ears.
Big.
big ears are great.
Big
If you
eyes.
see, if you see like any of my
Drawing
characters, they have
a
such big ears.
The ears are so cute. Don't at me.
They are. They are
Ear
really
fetish. There's so many fetishes.
I do love the ears though.
Oh God. So.
There's someone called Red Feather in the chat, and I'm.
It's your kid. It was meant
I don't
to
know. I
be.
think they're supposed to be my enemy now.
There can only be one.
There can
There is only one. It just happens to be your opposite.
My evil twin.
Great, and I realize I'm good at feathers.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
jeez.
Too many
Where are all
feathers.
my feathers at?
Feathers
Feathers
unite.
one. Feathers one.
What if there's an amber feather? There's gonna be.
Ooh,
many
Amber Feather's a
feathers.
good name. I like that.
Oh, and Tuss is here as well.
Hey, Tuss.
Ooh.
I'm so confused. Why is there these live TV believers as zodiac signs? I don't know what they mean, but okay. I'm gonna look up. For some
I
reason,
really
they had
enjoy the shape of
I
your
had a-
cat muzzles. They're very pleasing.
Oh,
Yes,
thank you.
they very much are.
Mm-hmm.
I just like always making you draw Blue Feather. It's fun.
I really enjoy drawing Blue Feather, so this is a good arrangement.
I try to give you different characters each time.
I peel my skin until I have something. Jesus.
Oh my god.
I know.
That's uncomfortable.
I'm gonna.
Everyone's talking about what kind of feather they'll be. I've started a trend.
Yes.
The feather trend.
Green feather, tangerine
I mean,
feather, aqua feather. Ooh.
Named Rose Feather. So,
Ooh.
Boom. There's my entry.
Did you just literally type Blue Feather?
No.
Why? Can't.
Now they're talking about cloud names.
What?
Night Cloud! I used to think that her name was Breeze Cloud. That would have been,
That would have been interesting.
I named my brat son after myself.
Tuss says I am like a feather. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm super confused. I am bad at pronunciation.
I am going to look for those actually happened stories.
There's so many feathers being made.
There is a character in
Umbrella
Starclan
Feather.
Battles later on who's named Soot Feather.
Ooh.
Feather.
I like
Nice.
soot names. I like soot names. They're nice.
Me too. I was actually devastated when, is it Soot Whisker from ThunderClan dies?
Oh.
Or Sootfur? I don't know. There's some cat in ThunderClan in New Prophecy named Soot something. And I was like, no!
The fact that you
Oh,
can't
no.
remember his suffix speaks volumes.
Okay, hold
Yeah, I
on.
know.
I believe.
Real quick, I got a question. I put this in the art channel in the Discord. I don't know if I want to line this or not.
Ooh.
It's really big, and I don't know if I want to deal with that right now.
Ooh,
I don't know if I'm ready to take that on. Ooh.
that
Whoa.
is.
That looks cool.
That's cool.
That is
Maybe
really
take a
Nice
break
laptop.
and come back to
Yeah.
it later.
Maybe.
Nice laptop.
I am so sorry for starting the feather theme.
Yeah, I was doing that little doodle the whole time. I think probably for about 20 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna. Am I allowed to watch this actually happen video while in the stream or?
Yeah.
Okay. My mom
That's what we're
entered
all
my
doing, I'm
room
assuming.
without knocking.
At least I'm doing that.
We can only assume what's happening. Oh wait, there's another one that's really weird.
Cat legs are
Because
hard
it has, like,
to rub.
There's this weird one that's like, that has really weird pop culture references everywhere in it.
Oh my
Over.
goodness, we have a lot of people in here.
Well, I'm fixing to leave. I've got a Dungeons and Dragons session I gotta go to.
Oh, D&D. It's so
Okay.
much fun. I need to level up my character. She leveled up last session.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are
Being
you
a bard.
classed as?
Bard. But I'm hoping to multi-class soon as a Archemist. The person.
So how did I, a cute little snack?
It sounds that I know exactly what video you're referring to with that.
Oh my god.
Is
My
it
name
a
is
TikTok
Felicia.
or something?
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Let's see.
So
Don't talk about yourself. Hmm?
Can someone please explain why cat legs are so difficult for me to draw?
They can't be difficult. I know I have issues with upright legs.
Mm.
New Harry Potter.
What's falling on the
No,
ground?
Pokemon.
No, I think it's Panic shifting through their art supplies.
Yes, that is it. I didn't know if y'all could hear that or not. I should
Yeah.
have figured so.
Yeah.
We can, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'll be
why
a little
the
bit
one-
quieter.
This one doesn't have subtitles.
So,
I'm trying to
high
figure out
power,
what
I
colors.
has a comment that you ever posted just seemed to go missing without any explanation?
Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
YouTube eats comments sometimes.
Yeah, because I remember posting a comment on I think it was the first episode of Drawing a Blank Season 3, and I went to go find it again, and I couldn't find it at all. Like, it
Weird.
wasn't
Also, for some reason, YouTube puts a lot of comments in the spam folder, and I don't go through that very often. And it can be completely harmless comments, and I'm just like, why did you put this in spam?
It's that YouTube algorithm. It's so strange.
Yeah.
I mean, it
It's
Can I-
wasn't.
dark.
It really wasn't nothing. I was just like, that figure in the intro looks a bit familiar. Because I am a shameless horror for TV. There, I said it!
Oh yeah, I remember reading your comment, and you
Yeah.
said it just disappeared.
Yeah, I couldn't find it at all.
Huh?
So about that.
do you-
Sorry, I was closing my door.
Do you think maybe it might be put into spam?
I mean,
Or does
it's
YouTube
a
know that?
possibility, but I feel like I remember reading it on there, which means it shouldn't be in the spam. But
Can you confirm or deny my suspicions?
what's that?
Can you confirm or deny my suspicions?
For which? Sorry. Panic, your art supplies are actually pretty loud.
I was trying to look for a specific marker. I couldn't find it.
That's alright.
I'm done now, though. I've got all the
How I found out that I was a gay lesbian.
Hold on. What were you asking me though for confirming your suspicions?
The comment. You said you read it. Can you confirm or deny my suspicions about that shadowy, the blocked out figure in the intro?
Blocked out figure in the intro. I think all the ones in the intro have been done already.
Are you sure? Cause
Mom, I'm gay. Mom, because it's because of that phone.
Let me see if I can take a screenshot of it and put it in the thing because
I'm trying to remember who the shadowy figure is now.
Because I freaked out. YouTube. I am not.
Oh wait, yes, I do know what you're talking about, and yes, it is exactly what she's thinking.
Yay!
That piece is on a bit of a hold because I started doing line art and I just really didn't like how the line art was turning out. So I've got to go back to it at some point.
Oh. Oh, sorry.
Alright,
Can't say anything else because we're on stream.
Oh no. Oh. I just had a mini heart attack. I thought my game froze.
Oh no.
Oh
The
god,
biggest tragedy.
the pufferfish.
Alright, so question for just everyone and people in the chat if they want to answer. What for you is the most difficult part of a cat to draw?
All of it.
Legs, definitely.
Definitely the
I'm
legs.
getting better, but still definitely the legs.
I don't draw, so.
I actually think the junction between the chest and the belly is for me for some reason.
It is kind of weird, yeah.
Especially from different angles because they don't have collarbones. It does get kind of funny.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll tell you what the most difficult part about drawing a cat is. It's getting enough money to commission someone to do it for me.
That's a good one.
You jokester.
Oh
my god. They're like chat spamming, like, oh geez. Eyes, face, and
legs,
legs.
Eyes.
It's a lot of legs.
Paws.
In general, that's a mood.
I think legs are kind of the...
shoulders, but I don't draw, I model.
Why? Oh my! Why 8% of people fall in love with their kidnappers?
What?
Yeah, that's an act.
Why are you asking this?
Where are you at that you're reading this? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm more suspicious of.
I'm on YouTube, and this was recommended to me, and also this was also recommended to me. We made
That's an actual like condition. I forget what it's called. It's like a syndrome. Yeah, that.
We made love without sticking. Now my baby's in the toilet.
Oh my god.
How did you notice? Oh my.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as my cue to go.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to take that as my cue to say, whatever it is you're reading out loud, stop reading it out loud.
Okay, I will. Let's stop. Let's just stop.
Let's talk about Dragon Prince Season 3.
Yeah! I'm always down for Dragon Prince talk.
Yes.
I gotta go.
Alright,
Okay.
My Discord.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I'm glad I at least got to see my character get drawn.
Yeah!
I have yet to see my character get drawn. I'm really excited. I'm glad I managed to get here before that happened.
Is yours the soft heart?
Yeah, my new baby soft heart.
That'll be next.
You can draw her with tiny feet. Please do.
Yeah!
Yes.
Tiny feet.
Tiny feet make a return.
Claudia, you disappointed me this season.
Oh, Claudia.
Getting pat.
I'm out.
All right, thanks
All
for
right.
coming.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
I hate.
So I
my
rewatched
conjoined twin. What?
the entire series, and I can basically say with hardly a doubt that Callum's next magic is definitely going to be moon magic.
Oh yes, I would
That would
love
make
to see
sense.
new magic.
No, but
Mhm.
the thing that makes me think that is, one, he already used moon magic once, and two,
Mhm.
one thing that I noticed on my rewatch was when they were going up against Solragam, and he's like, "Hey, how about we use my scarf to distract him?" He quotes something that Lujane said to him while trying to describe the Moon Arcanum. She said something very, very similarly along the lines of, we can only truly know the appearance itself. And he says that exact line.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, do you know a little bit of the Moon Arcanum, Callum? The little
Yes.
wind boy?
It's
Wind
just-
child.
And like he smashes the moon opal Rayla gave him to cast the Historia Viventum spell.
Yeah, I mentioned that last time, where I'm like, I love how he gets it and immediately destroys it. Like, here's something to remember me by. Crunch.
I definitely say that he will at some point connect to the Moon Arcanum, just like as that scene. But the one thing I really hated this season was learning that Zadians treated humans as lesser beings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, that made a lot
Like,
of
there
sense
was
to
no
me.
good guy in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And so Regum in the flashback legit was like, he said it with such confidence, you are lesser beings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if it makes the theory true that Erebos is the one that gave humans dark magic, you're kind of like, well, you know, like, that's kind of a good thing, right?
Yep. I really want that to be a thing. Erebos gave the humans the power of dark magic.
Yeah, I think we discussed it a bit where Tennille mentioned that someone had managed to decipher the text that Viren was trying to read but disappeared. And it looks like that it is true.
Yeah.
Probably. He can't, Erebos can't ride a horse to save his life.
Oh, I love that. I love that comment on that.
He doesn't even have a saddle on it.
He really doesn't.
He doesn't.
And he just stops riding it halfway through. Like, what's the point of the horse if you just
just to lay on it? Just to be a drama queen.
Because he's obviously only there in projection. Like, he's not physically moving around.
No.
And something else that I liked was when Soren, before the whole battle went down, I just love how he just went ding 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 ding, time for the battle meeting. Ding ding. That made me laugh.
I love Soren and Claudia. I hope Claudia gets redeemed.
Please.
Yes, I really want Claudia to be redeemed.
Oh, come on. I got the Dreepy. I got the nature that I wanted. I got the gender that I wanted, but the ability is wrong. I want clear body, not infiltrator. Infiltrator's good too, but I want clear body.
Wait. What does clear body do?
It prevents any stat lowering from an opponent using a move.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Or just stat changes in general.
Okay, so I forget what the move is called, but I was playing Pokemon the other day, and there's this really frustrating move, and I forgot what it's called, where it raises your attack really high, and then it confuses you, and it's like,
Shoot, I know what you're talking about. Swagger.
Yes, that.
Oh, and I asked this yesterday, but I think it got buried in the comments spoiler section. Are you and Sean planning on doing more stuff with Pokemon, like with patrons?
Potentially, especially with the DLC coming down the line.
Yeah.
Like, we're definitely going to be doing that. And I don't know. Like, it seems like they're adding more.
Wild areas, essentially.
Yeah, so we're probably going to be doing that. It's a really safe guess to say yes.
Okay, I'm happy about that. I was really upset because I got it much later than a lot of other people.
Oh yeah, so you came just at the end.
Yeah.
I came like way before the end, which kind of made me upset though. But
New naming.
Yeah, new naming for sure.
Yay!
Yay!
What are you gonna name? What are we gonna name the glaring slowpoke?
Yeah, I found this like you know when Moon Kitty's video came out about it was called Snake. I love that one. Anyway.
Oh, that was good.
And like so like at the point where Hollyleaf is going like Leaf Pool eat these death berries, I paused it right there to get Leaf Pool's face, and I screenshotted it, and then I posted in Noodle Cat memes that says, "When my mom catches me eating the chicken salad in the middle of the night, cue that image."
I guess this is.
I have that as an emote.
Oh,
it's a little out of nowhere, but if anybody here watching this stream also is watching the Pokemon Let's Play, I'm going to let you all know that we've completely recorded up through the end game stuff. So telling us how to evolve specific Pokemon is a spoiler, and 2, we already know. So please stop commenting. Many people have said how to evolve specific Pokemon that we have with us, and I've deleted every comment because it's a spoiler for that part of the Let's Play. Don't worry, it'll happen eventually.
I find it really, really funny because, like, patrons had inside knowledge on this, and I just find it hilarious, and I'm like, oh, this will do absolutely nothing for them, because they've already defeated the game! I also find it funny how I managed to name both Pokemon in the Choodle line for the LP.
Yeah. You had good names, though.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even realize the pun name in Crash. I was just thinking of a crashing wave. I didn't even think about the fact that your game, like, cut out there.
Well, yeah, yeah.
That was the perfect accidental pun on my part. I seriously didn't realize. Also bacon.
Ah, crispy bacon.
Just bacon. I named my Sizzlepede in my current playthrough of Shield Bacon because I had to.
Yes, good.
And I waited through that 1% encounter rate just to get it before the 3rd gym because it's such a pain because it's 1% encounter rating. Oh,
I need to head towards that gym, but I kind of want to level my Pokemon up a lot so I can crush the gym leader.
Just get a rock type. It'll honestly destroy everything.
So what's the gym, like the first gym's like type kind of?
Grass.
Grass. Oh, well I have a Score Bunny, so that should take him out.
Yeah. My Cinderace, well, at that point, Score Bunny completely decimated it.
Nice. Because like, can't you in gym battles like Dynamax Pokemon?
Yes.
I'm kind of like new to this, so like.
Oh, there she is, my fluffy baby.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's really similar to my OC with the same name.
Aw.
No. Oh.
Cute. Twinsies.
I was just looking up. Different cat breeds, and I'm like, oh, American Curl. Well, I'm definitely making an American Curl OC.
I'll toss my boy into the art chat.
Ooh.
Do. all the way at the bottom of my camera roll.
I've been very obsessed with making OCs from original species lately.
Oh yeah.
I've already put up my protogen in the art chat.
Nice. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't color him yet. I mean, I have as of right now, but... But I
There we
made a
go.
protogen, a mana kit, what else did I make? I did make a mochi raptor.
Children, stop fighting in front of my door. We're babysitting my cat's younger brother, and they keep
Aw.
fighting.
Oh,
Not like serious fights. Neither of them have gotten like hurt to the point where they're bleeding yet, but you know,
right.
scuffle.
Yeah.
They're
Mhm.
just being mean.
Hissing and
Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
cats being cats.
Hmm.
I honestly like would kind of wish like I had a little like a cat to where if like I'm just sitting down, it just comes up onto my lap and I just like I don't know. It's just kind of like something that just kind of like
Yeah.
relaxes me.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's always really nice. When they do that. Other times they can be a complete pain and just sit on your keyboard when you're working on something really important and delete all your save data.
And then they just look at you like,
Like,
what's wrong?
Like
me?
Why are you
Peridot did at one
screaming?
point. Like I saw it on Twitter. It was Peridot like messing with like Sean.
Yeah.
Oh,
Peridot looks so cute though.
She is cute, but she is, ooh.
She's a pain to deal with.
I just wanna just squeeze her.
I think I got my ability. I think I got my Dreepy.
Yay!
Nice.
Well, not shiny, but the one that I want to use on my team. Yes!
Ooh,
Lower
nice.
special attack, heightened attack. It has clear body, it's male. Ah, yes. Okay.
Perfect.
Still going for a shiny though, because like I'm a complete horror.
So
Hey,
I just joined.
Welcome.
hi Siren.
so I have my first sketchbook that's like a good like thick mixed media sketchbook,
Uh-huh.
and it's so weird. Like when I'll like turn the page, I'll think that it's like two pages stuck together because I'm used to like thin, cheap sketchbooks.
Yeah.
You're like, why can't I get these pages apart? Never mind, it's supposed to be like that.
Yep.
So in my graphic design class, we just recently made quote unquote made paper. More just ripping up old paper, putting it in a blender with water, and then putting it in a mold.
Yeah. Wow, look, we made paper.
No, we didn't. We made it thicker.
I'm going to save so much money making my own
Absolutely.
paper.
like this today in my graphic in like my digital design class we did like my teacher was like because like we're kind of trying to like we're talking about hues and all that stuff about
Mhm.
colors, and she was like she was like, I'm gonna give you an assignment. You're gonna go take a photo that needs to be edited and just make some tweaks to it. and that's exactly what I did. I took this picture of like this kind of like this big moon with like a little silhouette of a hill with a tiny person standing on it,
Uh-huh.
and I changed the hue to like this because it was kind of like a little bit of a brightish kind of thing. It's kind of hard to describe, but I did that and I made it to like I changed like the contrast and all the colors and stuff
Mm-hmm.
to kind of tweak it a little bit, and I kind of made it this little bit of a reddish thing.
Neat.
And it looks really good. Ooh. I would say that it was actually pretty fun doing that.
I want to see how much you struggle with her ear floof. Because let me tell ya, I always have that one characteristic of a cat I make, and I'm like, oh, I really, really love it, but it's the most pain in the butt thing to draw because it has to be symmetrical. Ugh. I hate it.
I love Earfloof.
Earfloof is great. Softy has a lot of it.
Ooh, purring cat.
Oh, prank.
Aw.
Unfortunately, I'm at my dad's right now, so I don't have my cat with me, but...
My dog
Oh.
snores really loud, and sometimes it sounds like purring. Does that count?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Fruit Loop has decided it's a great time to lie on my chest right now. I can't see the stream. I just see Fruit Loop's face.
that is what the cats do a lot.
Very much so.
Yeah.
So, a bit ago, I remember Sean mentioning in the, I think it was a spoilers chat, and he's like, hey, if you watched every episode of if you watched our LP of Kingdom Hearts like 8.5 hours per day, you'll be able to see...
Catch up
You'll be able
before
to-
Kingdom Hearts 3!
Thing is, I was like way ahead of him, and I'm already on Kingdom Hearts 2 episode 15 on double speed.
Oh, nice!
Oh, wow.
And I saw that, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna be doing this now.
Time to get cracking!
I always watch on double speed, and I remember I recently turned it down to normal speed while watching Kingdom Hearts 1, and I'm like, am I on like half speed? What's going on right now? Like, it just felt so slow. And that also reminds me, that point where you are at, not Castle Oblivion, I make the same mistake as Sean, Hollow Bastion. And you're like, oh, these platforms are so slow. And I'm like, yeah, they really are. I am on double speed.
Yeah.
Oh! That physically hurt.
Yeah, Chain of Memories is a slow game, and it's not even very long.
No, I was talking about the Kingdom Hearts 1 in Hollow Bastion.
Oh, yeah, those two.
I mean, Chain is a slow game too. But
Y'all ever have those days when you try to draw and faces just don't work with you at all?
oh,
Yep, absolutely.
I feel that.
Mhm.
My baby.
Eyes, man.
All that huge tail floof. All of it.
Yes.
Ooh, much floof.
Oh, so much tail floof.
Oh, gosh.
Eventually, I have the money to get Nosy in on one of these streams.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is actually the first one that I'm getting have done.
Nice.
Getting have done. I English much goodly. That's what I
You
say
said that
whenever
so well.
I talk English much goodly.
Okay, so like my sign language teachers, like my sign language teacher who taught me ASL last year, her husband was like making this joke about the way that the grammar rule in ASL is. It's kind of he calls it like Yoda talk.
Oh, 'cause it's kind of like backwards.
It's kind of like, okay, so the grammar rule of American Sign Language is timed topic comment. So you can kind of like imagine that it sounds like Yoda like that. Because like, you know, Yoda
Yeah.
kind of talks that.
People are indeed commenting on the adorable tiny cat paws.
Yes.
Yay!
It's canon. Soft Heart now has tiny feet.
Good.
I need to redo her reference now. Great.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
There's someone in the chat named Lovewing_Dovewing.
Oh, beautiful.
You love winged.
I love Winged of Wing.
I've actually been having a lot of fun making new characters, and I decided that for especially Warriors OCs, I'm gonna have catchphrases. So you can see soft parts, which is it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Cute. I like that.
Fine. She's like the sweet mother who doesn't know what the heck she's doing in life. And then I have another OC who happens to be leader, but also a huge ass. And he's just like, piss off.
That would be Blue Feather's catchphrase.
Oh,
Piss off.
Get out of the medicine den now if you're not sick or injured. Leave me alone.
That kind of sounds like Jay Feather.
Blue Feather's personality was inspired by Jay Feather.
Yes.
They are birds of a feather. Ha.
So funny.
Thank you. I tried real hard.
Did you get so far too?
Uh-huh.
Oh God.
In the end, did it
Did
matter?
it matter?
No. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know really what Shadow Flame's personality would be though. I'm just kind of stumped on that one. Actually, okay. So here's what I have. My so obviously Shadow Flame is like my Sona, but then I also have him as Fire Feather in my fanfiction that I'm planning to write at some point. So it's kind of like it goes by either or.
Uh-huh.
I do that with Rose Feather.
Maybe you could tie that into his story, you know? Like maybe at one point he was named one thing and then he got a name change.
Oh yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah, with Rose Feather, her original name was Phoenix. Phoenix Feather or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to make it shorter, so then it became Rose Feather. But I still call her Phoenix sometimes. I think I decided that she would be a kitty pet for a short amount of time, and Phoenix would be her kitty pet name. And that's how I could work that in, but...
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Also, hey, Tennille, if one were to be drawing Simi from a side profile, what would her muzzle shape be like?
Just hypothetical.
That is a good question.
Definitely asking for a friend.
I have a reference of Simi, and I think it's from the side. It's very old.
Yeah, I saw it on DeviantArt. Or something like DeviantArt.
There
Or
she
something.
All the floof.
This is the old ref.
The world.
Run to the.
It would look
thing.
like that.
Well, we'll wait for the actual stream to catch up.
Yeah.
I think usually a lot of YouTube streams are like a few seconds behind.
Yeah.
There we go. It appeared.
There we are.
Okay.
Oh.
What a little.
I used that to draw Simi when I did. I used that reference to draw her.
Yeah, it's still the only real ref sheet I have of her.
Also, I'm sorry that I don't have a real color palette. I mainly draw in just traditional. So
Yeah. That is totally fine. I know how to work with that. So.
And got it. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Tennille,
Yeah.
my friend group is playing D&D tonight. I'm very excited.
Yes.
Ooh,
Nice.
fun.
character description now.
I put her in the OC.
Oh.
I've already drawn her.
Oh,
We
wow.
play it every week, so.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I don't know what. Like, I want to get into D&D, but I don't really know. I'm still kind of trying to learn the basics.
I would love
So
to
fun.
have. I would love to have a Triton character, but I just don't know how I would make them act.
My Triton, she's like She just loves the above ocean world
Yeah.
and is kind of distracted easily sometimes because of it.
Yeah.
I probably like if I were to play D&D, probably the majority of my characters would just be mages.
Yeah, she's a sorcerer.
I've only had
Ooh.
one character that has been anything other than a magic caster, and he was a barbarian who died the first hit he ever took in campaign.
Oh no!
Oh,
He got one-shotted and then failed all 3 of his death saving throws. The last one even had advantage.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone thought he was obnoxious though, so it's fine.
Rest
I'm
in
fine.
pieces.
Am I fine? I'm sure it's fine.
Nice flexing.
The funny part is, I was like up and ready to leave the room at that point because of like my character literally died the first hit in game. Like the only other like character to do an attack has been my character up until that point. So the first enemy attack one-shot my character.
Wow.
So sad.
Whoa.
I made my DM promise he wouldn't kill us off too like fast. I'm like, I can't.
But
I can't handle losing this character
And
immediately.
baby, please.
So I was up and ready to leave, and my sister's like, "Wait, let me get you. I have pre-printed sheets. Let me just grab one of those. You can play this character for the rest of the session, and then we'll try to bring your character back to life because it's fine." But
It's fine.
I sent my character in, and I made her basically a jerk, like a complete ass. And everyone's like, I like her so much better than your other character. Like, this is literally just a garbage character a pre-printed character with a cookie cutter backstory that I was presented with, and you like her better than the character I spent actual time on.
Oh.
I'm sad.
Rip.
It was an unfortunate day. Dice hate
You know
me.
what we should do? We should totally like have a D&D session with just people from the Discord.
Oh,
that
that
would
would
be
be
fun.
fun. That would be
It
a
would
lot
be
of fun.
so chaotic. It would be great.
Yeah, we'd have to figure out a system.
Yeah, we'd probably have to like put in Discord
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
just to make sure that people aren't cheating in the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh, I hate emails from Apple. It was literally about Apple TV.
Check
That's
out
why I
Apple.
didn't-
I didn't ask for you.
I have an iPhone and I have a Apple ID,
Uh-huh.
but I just don't want an Apple TV. Okay, just
Please
shut
buy
up
our
and leave me
product.
alone.
Have one Apple product. You gotta have them all, right?
I kind of want to try to get an iPad Pro
Mm-hmm.
at some point, so so I could try to at least get better at Procreate. But like, I was just like, on my iPhone, I got Procreate Pocket, and it just sucked. I didn't like using Procreate Pocket, like on an iPhone.
Uh-huh.
Now I just resort back to Ibis Paint and Flip a Clip, but I hardly use Flip a Clip because I am trash at animating.
Oh, same. Yeah. If I'm on my phone, I use IBS Paint. If I'm on my computer, I use Firefly. So
I on my brick of a computer, I got that 30-day free trial of Paint Tool Sci, and I honestly I find it's because I'm starting out just trying to learn how to do a lot of the things on Sci, and it's like kind of like making me go crazy.
I'm sorry, Daniil.
Uh-huh.
Her fur is actually gray.
Oh, is it gray?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no problem.
It might be a bit hard to
I
see.
always assume that when I see something colored like this, that it is darker than what I think it is. So
Yeah.
no problem, easy fix.
Yep.
Roll some of these down and paint over it.
John,
Yeah,
I hope you
sorry.
get better.
Yeah.
I'm super
Please
sick
get
now
better.
too. It's the worst.
You don't want a 6 Sean.
No 6 Sean.
Even if that might help Tennille win at Mario Kart a bit more.
Unfortunately, we're finished recording Mario Kart, so.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I know, right?
The tone of
And to
your
be
voice
fair, you were
suggests
playing
that
on, like,
the tone of your voice suggests that you didn't win.
Well, let's just say the game didn't get any kinder to me.
Oh, here you go, Sean. I see that you're losing. Here you go.
Here you go. Are you having fun with our game?
I hope you're having fun, Sean. Screw you, Tennille, but I hope you're having fun, Sean.
Mario Kart just be like that sometimes. It's okay. It's alright. It's all cool.
Yeah.
I don't have a Switch, so I'm stuck with playing Mario Kart on our Wii.
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all.
I have a Switch, but I don't have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so I'm just playing Mario Kart 8 on my Wii U, as well as Breath of the Wild.
Nice.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, speaking of like the Wii U, so I play Wii Sports on my Wii U because I want Wii Sports. I want more Wii Sports, and so like I'm just like playing baseball or bowling or whatever, anything like that has a team on it, and I come to the realization that there is a me that is generated by the computer named Akira.
Oh yeah. I've seen that one around.
But like that me named Akira makes me super upset because I hit the ball, he catches it, and I'm like, yeah, like why you do this to me? I just get super upset.
Just taunting
you. A lot of them do that, and I'm just like, dang it.
So did any of you play like farm simulator games?
I've
have
never
at
played
one
a
point.
farm simulator actually.
Stardew Valley?
Yes.
I was gonna say, just Stardew Valley.
Yeah, I love Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley is so much fun. I started a new game last night, and already I'm just like, I need more levels.
So fun.
Why is my energy so low?
Seriously though, when you start new games and you're like, why am I dying?
I've never played Stardew Valley.
It's so fun. I love that game.
I swear, the field snacks are so useful early game.
Oh yeah. Later in the game, they don't do anything though.
Yeah, they really don't. You just have so much energy by that point. You're like, what is this low level 45 energy? Ha!
No, I started a new game and then I went to the mines and I'm like, oh, I'm in the top level of the mines. I'll be fine. It's just like an hour in the mines without food, and I immediately died. I was like, no energy.
Yeah, you eat food in the mines.
Yeah.
But the main 3 things that I always get up on are surprisingly not farming, but I always go on foraging, fishing, and fighting.
Oh yeah, I never actually farm. Like, it's a farming game. I'm making all my money off of fish.
I am making all of my money off of ore. I always just go after Abigail. I really love her.
Oh, same. It's either Abigail or Sebastian are the ones that I go after.
I have one that I went after Elliot and one that I went after Sebastian.
Mm.
And like
Yeah,
multiple other ones.
My current save, I'm going after Elliot.
Yeah.
It's really funny because I was trying to meet all the villagers and I'm like, I only have one left. Where is he? And then I look through my villager note and I'm like, oh, Sebastian. You've been in your room for 3 days straight, not seeing the light of day. Emo
It's yours because you can't get in there. You can't get into his room early game.
You really
You get 2 hearts with him. It's like, I don't have to wait until like 3 p.m. for you to leave your room.
No, my best friend and I, we're doing a co-op, and she's going after Shane, and I'm going after Sebastian, and she has like 5 hearts with Shane, and I only have 2 with Sebastian. I'm like, it's because he never comes outside. I can't get him gifts.
People memorize, they get like all the hearts during that.
It's fun because when you get close friends with him, he gives you blue chickens.
Oh yeah,
just
yeah.
Blue chickens is enough for me.
Blue chickens.
I have no idea what we're talking about, but I know it's Stardew Valley.
A very fun game.
It's so fun.
I'm just like over here. I'm just slowly nodding my head, going like,
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Sorry. I'm
Sounds
sorry.
good.
We kind of went into a tangent.
Oh,
There's the girl.
there she is.
There she is.
Yes.
Oh, I love.
All right, and that's gonna be it.
Oh,
Cute.
she's such a baby. I love making Duluth Calico cats.
Oh yeah.
She's the complete opposite of the other Duluth Calico I had on Dapple Breeze, who was just a complete spaz with very bad self-loathing issues.
Let's see, do I have... It would be old. I have an OC that's way down the line in Star Clan battles that is a dilute Tabico.
Yeah, she was a Duluth Tabico.
And
she had a lot of things going on with her. She was a Duluth Tabico Scottish Fold.
I think the easiest way to find her would be to go to DeviantArt, actually.
Okay.
I'm really happy that I was able to get here on time to at least be here for at least half the stream, because it's been a lot of... I love being here.
No, I didn't see that you were streaming until way late, and I was like, oh no, I gotta get there. You guys are streaming again tomorrow, right?
Yes, we
Yeah,
are,
Star
and
Clan
that'll be... Thank you for bringing that up. That'll be on the Star Clan Battles YouTube channel. So don't look for it here. Look over on the Star Clan Battles YouTube channel. We'll be streaming. Our voice actors will be with us. And we're going to show off fan art. I've got another piece that I'm going to show off that is actually the piece that's going to be released on Sunday for Drawing a Blank. But it's related to Star Clan Battles,
Oh, right.
so I'll be
I
showing it
remember
off
that.
then.
Oh, yes, the work in progress I saw. Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes, it looks so
Oh, I
good.
can't wait to see it. And, like, you make it.
And then we'll be premiering the trailer.
Yes.
Oh my God. It might seem a bit... I don't know if this would sound mean, but I hope it takes a while for episode 10 to come out so I'm able to audition to voice act by the time I'm 18. I really want to voice act!
Yeah, when's the
Same
next
here.
round of auditions? I kind of blanked on the first one.
I mean, we're definitely a long ways away from when we're going to be doing auditions again. So I really don't have any idea when that'll be. Probably after we get a couple of episodes done and I kind of know what our time schedule is going to be like, then I can give you a better idea of when we'll be doing auditions again.
Yeah.
Again,
okay,
here's
mean,
some
I want it to
art
be later.
Warwick did of a Dilute Calico character I had. I love this art. This is a few years ago, but
Duluth Calicos are a lot of fun.
Someone is like, I don't know. Someone's like, I don't know what the channel is. Help me.
okay, here, yes, I will. I shall help.
No, I didn't want to run
that's
into you.
beautiful.
I'm just waiting. Oh, there we are.
Ooh, baby.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Tabicos are a lot of fun.
Hey guys.
Oh,
hey.
Hey.
Okay, yes.
So I completely forgot this was happening.
Tomorrow on this channel, Star Clan Battles. Go subscribe, ring that little bell, all the YouTube things. Tomorrow we'll be doing a live stream at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it'll be kind of late, but that was the time that best worked for all our voice actors so that they could be there too. We'll have a few people missing, but I think most people are going to be there. We're going to show off fan art, and I'm also going to show off a piece that I made for the trailer coming out. And then at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the trailer will be dropping.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
I can't wait to see more of Star Clan Battle.
I know. I remember when your first video, was it your first one, that PMV
Uh-huh.
about Spartan battles? Oh, I remember when that came out and I was just like, this is my life now.
Oh, jeez, that was years ago.
What was that? Because I remember seeing one of Spotted and Golden over Loving Man.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're talking about?
I think it was
actually
before that.
I think Loving Man was the first one.
Okay.
That's
Either
the
that or
one that-
Control. I did those
Control
around
was the first
same
one I
time.
saw.
Dun, dun, dun,
Man, the Control one was so good. Actually, most Control videos end up being pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the song.
Yeah, it's a good song to put stuff over.
It is a good song.
It's just so relatable for a lot of edgy characters.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that one PMV that I think it was Damas did? It was by Into the Unknown. It was about
I don't think so.
RuPaul.
You gotta throw that in the Discord for me.
Yeah.
I saw like parts from a Cinderpaw one, but not one with RuPaul.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Now that I have money, I really need to catch up on Warrior Cats.
Oh.
I still haven't finished Dawn of the Clans, and I have those books.
I haven't finished Dawn of the Clans either, to be fair.
It's okay. There's cats, and they fight sometimes, and sometimes they don't. But mostly, nobody has enough food.
That's all I need.
I've read the first 4. I need to read the last 2.
Also, there's apparently
Thank
a
you.
dirtbag named Clear Sky, I guess.
Yeah. Very familiar.
He has a really interesting character arc. I actually had to stop reading and then started up a couple years later, just because of how good they got his POV for what it actually was.
Yeah.
I found it. Okay.
Alright, anyway. That's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you guys for joining us.
No problem.
The stream is going to be ending now, so bye, chat!
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Mhm.